Hi guys and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to be uncovering 3 unsaturated, untapped, high demand, low competition digital product ideas that you really should be paying attention to, especially if you sell on Etsy. So without further ado, let's jump in now. Oh, but if you're new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Roxy. I am a digital product PLR seller. I create products mainly in Canva, and my channel is here to help you to create your own digital product empire. And if you need a head start, a jump start into creating your own products, then you definitely want to download this dot grid journal for free. You can use it in your business, whether you sell on Etsy, on your own website, or anywhere else in between. It's a dot grid journal, as I said, a really amazing design. They sell amazingly well on Etsy. So this is going to give you that head start you need for absolutely free. So please go ahead and download that from the description below if you haven't. Without further ado now, let's jump in. So first up, we have Preschool Emotions flashcards. These sell really well on Etsy. And generally, as we know, Etsy is filled with sellers, filled with hundreds of thousands of different products that people are buying into every single day. But it can be really hard to research those products that are unsaturated, that are untapped, because there is so much traffic that goes towards Etsy that is buying on Etsy. A lot of the big niches, the big product ideas are just super duper competitive. And this can be quite off-putting, especially if you're a beginner looking for a way to just make your mark within that digital products world. So I specialize in targeting and uncovering those untapped niches, those untapped digital product ideas. There are certain things that I like to do when I am doing my research. And if you have been here before, or if you haven't, you might want to check some of my previous videos, because I go into how I search and uncover these particular really cool untapped digital product ideas. But in today's video, we're going to go through 3, like I said. This one is Preschool Emotions flashcards. It is aimed at the preschool niche, the kindergarten niche, nursery age, from maybe about 2 to 3 to 4 years old. And as we can see, it's flashcards that are going to help that young child to manage their emotions, recognize their emotions, and become more aware of themselves. So when I'm assessing a niche, there are certain things I like to do in order to validate that niche. And I'm going to show you those shortly. If you've watched any of my previous videos, you may be aware of the things that I generally like to look for. But starting off, I like to look at the number of results that are being returned on Etsy. So as we can see here, there are 930 results. Like I said before, Etsy has hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of digital products in various different niches that are being uploaded and that are on their platform. So when I can find a particular product idea that is less than 1,000, amongst that sea of hundreds of thousands, it really gets me quite excited. And it's definitely something that I will then make the effort, take the time out to look into it a bit deeper. So that's what we'll do with this one. So we've got 930 results here. Really great start. What I then like to look at are other types of signals that would let me know that this is potentially a untapped but hot selling product. So signals such as bestseller, like we can see here, and bestseller here. This is letting us know we've got another bestseller, we've got Etsy pick, we've got popular now. So these signals, these tags that Etsy is showing us are letting us know that this is actually quite a hot selling niche. And the fact, paired with the fact that there really aren't very many results, that's a really great sign that it is untapped and unsaturated. So we're seeing bestsellers, we're seeing Etsy's picks, we are seeing popular nows. So this is definitely telling us that this is something we want to look even further into. So I would then go ahead and open up some of these products. So opening this particular listing up, we immediately see a bestseller here. It is in 20 plus baskets in that big bold writing there. That's another signal that I like to see, that Etsy is letting us know that there are more than, when it says 20 plus baskets, it generally means it could be in 30 plus baskets, 100 plus baskets. It just, as long as it's in more than 20, Etsy then lets you know that it is quite popular. It never tells you the exact numbers, but 20 plus is always a really great sign. What I then like to look at are things such as reviews. Reviews are a really great untapped place to get ideas of what people like and what they don't like about this particular product. It also lets us know how many products are generally selling and how often it's selling. So I would then sort by most recent, and the most recent sale has been made on the 16th of June. These are so beautiful, so realistic looking. These are so beautiful, highly recommend. So this is a really great place to just do some additional research as to what is going to be a really great product that resonates with this particular audience. These are really lovely. This could be made really quite simply within an AI tool such as Midjourney, maybe even Canva. But these are definitely high-selling, top-selling products. Moving on to another one within this niche, we can see it's a different type of theming. These are dinosaurs. So this is a really cool take, a really interesting take on that emotions niche to attract children that maybe really love dinosaurs. And on a side note, this is would be a really good, it would possibly be quite a good idea to then, if we're seeing dinosaur emotional flashcards, we might want to do farm animal emotional flashcards, or different types of themes. So maybe we might want to do maybe a monster themed emotional flashcard product, or maybe an emoji themed flashcard product. So seeing this one with the dinosaur theming just gives me that idea that people might want to look for certain different variations of the same product. Moving on to this one, this has got children on these flashcards, and as you can see, it's got the labeling of the particular emotion underneath. So really simple product, but the amazing thing about this is that you're really going to be able to branch out and go to town with the different types of theming that you would want to create for this. And because it's untapped, it's definitely going to be worth your time to invest in creating a product like this. So in order to flesh out some of the data and the research and the validation when I'm going through all of that, I kind of like to sometimes use tools to just give me an even broader and an even deeper understanding of a niche. And so in this particular video, I'm going to show you how I use a tool called Sales Samurai. It's really cool to just get some additional data, some additional numbers behind what's going on within a certain product idea that I may have. So if we move over to Sales Samurai here, you put in that preschool emotions flashcard keyword here, and it's going to return back certain data points, certain signals, and then that allows me to make an even better decision as to whether this is a good niche or not. So here we see Etsy SV. This stands for Etsy search volume. This is just a rough estimate, a rough guide as to the amount of search volume that is searching for this particular product each and every month. I like to see any number in here, any number generally that is more than 1 is just going to let me know that there is traffic. People are searching for this. And as we saw back on Etsy, we do see that people are buying these products, and they obviously can't buy it if they're not searching for it. So they are searching, and it's just Sales Samurai will give us more of a better overview as to how many people are searching. So this is a huge number, 13,285, really high volume of traffic that is searching for this particular product. Then I like to see the Etsy CTR, which stands for click-through rate. I generally like to see anything of 2 to 3% or more. So this is well above that. That is letting us know that people are clicking into these products. They're searching for them, clicking into them, and then inevitably either putting them in their basket or making that purchase. As we did see before, they are in 20 plus baskets here. This one's in 20 plus baskets, and this one is also in 20 plus baskets. So people are definitely putting them in their baskets with that aim of making that purchase. And then the last thing I like to look at is the Etsy competition. And with regards to Etsy competition, the way that I've seen Sales Samurai calculate this is it is going through all of the products that are really honing in on this particular preschool emotions flashcard. Sometimes you might do a search and you're seeing products that aren't quite aligned with the actual keyword. So as we can see, this is preschool emotions flashcards, but we're seeing here vegetable flashcards. We are also seeing calming corner posters. So not everything is exactly aligned with this particular keyword, which is also a really great sign because it means Etsy isn't able to bring back enough products that are really targeting that keyword. So this is where Sales Samurai gives us a really more of an accurate reading as to how many actual products are targeting this actual keyword. I hope I've made sense of the way I've explained that. If you have any other questions you want to ask around that, then please do let me know. So that is our first niche for today, preschool emotions flashcards. So next up we have coping skills for kids. So as we can see here, there are over 1,000 results that are being shown in Etsy. And basically when there is more than 1,000 results for a particular product, a particular keyword, it then just says 1,000 plus. So this could actually be if we wanted to know the exact numbers, that's where we would go ahead and use a tool like Sales Samurai to give us more accurate numbers for that. So looking at this first page, we can immediately see popular now, bestseller, bestseller, popular now, bestseller. So many different tags that are letting us know that this is a hot selling niche. Like literally every other product on this first page is saying either popular now, Etsy's pick, or bestseller. So this is a really great signal. So let's click into a couple of these now. So as we can see, this is a bug breathing card, a really cute take on this particular niche. It's a bestseller. It's in 16 plus baskets. And it definitely falls within that coping skills strategies for kids type of niche. When a child maybe is having an anxiety attack, or maybe if they're getting really annoyed or upset about something, then something like this, these bug breathing cards are a really fun, colorful, interactive way of helping them to manage their emotions. So it kind of tied in with that emotional regulation products that we were looking at earlier, but this is just a different take on it, and it's a different type of product that people are looking for. So this is really lovely. As you can see, these are different bugs, and it's just showing arrows, pointing arrows around that bug, and that helps that child to regulate their breathing and become more aware of their feelings and being more mindful. So as we can see, there are 47 reviews for this item, so it's definitely making those sales. Paired with the fact it's a bestseller and in 16 plus baskets, this is another, definitely looking like another untapped, unsaturated niche. Moving on to another product within this niche, we've got some coping skills cards. So this again is a different type of take on that coping skill, and it's just giving that young person, that child, different activities to do when they are going through different types of emotions. So we've got do 10 jumping jacks, blow some bubbles, read a book, drink water, hug yourself. So sometimes this might be, maybe they're bored or they're annoyed, they're upset, they're angry. They could be happy even. But they just, these cards are going to help to give them some direction, some structure as to what they can do to regulate themselves. Moving on to this particular product within this niche, this is known as a Calm Corner Mega Kit. But it is still definitely aligned with that coping skills niche. It's a bestseller, 20 plus views in the last 24 hours, and it's a really great price point of £7.13. They are running a sale, and that is another really great strategy of getting more sales, is to run those sales. So maybe it might be that they never actually sell their product for this £23, and it's always just on a perpetual sale, but it just creates a sense of urgency and scarcity for the person that is making that purchase. This is selling really well. There are over 70 reviews for this item, and the most recent one was on the 21st of June. So that was only a couple of days ago. So this is definitely making those sales, and it is a bestseller. So now when we're moving over to look at some additional numbers within Sales Samurai, this one I'm really excited about. If you've made it this far, well done. So basically what we are seeing here is Etsy search volume of a whopping crazy 63,187. Those are mad crazy numbers. And what's more, paired with the Etsy click-through rate, 26.59%, which is insane. So there are just thousands of people looking for this product, and then they are making that purchase more often than normal, so much more often than normal. So it's like hot selling niche. But the other thing is that what I want to know is whether it's untapped, unsaturated. And this is where Sales Samurai is able to give me some more definitive numbers. Now, it is saying that there are only 3,944 products that are really targeting this particular niche. So that is really tiny compared to the amount of people that are searching for these products, and also the amount of people that are basically buying these products. So all of that paired together is definitely an unsaturated, untapped, high demand but low competition product idea for you. Also with Sales Samurai, I didn't mention this before, but it's a really great place to get additional ideas, complementary ideas within this particular niche or within other niches that are connected to this. So I would definitely look at this Etsy most trending here. And it's going to give us some other keywords for other products that are, that we might not have thought of. So we've got coping skills kids, coping skills toolbox for kids, anger coping skills for kids. And these are also going to be really great for you to use within your description, within your tags, within your title. So yeah, this Sales Samurai is just a really great product tool to use in conjunction with doing your own research on Etsy. Now let's move on to the last product. If you've made it this far, then well done again. And before we go on to the next product, if you enjoy these types of videos, I've got lots and lots of different digital product ideas videos. My expertise are in finding those untapped, unsaturated digital product ideas in order to then just make the chance of us making our sales within that product more easy and efficient. It is all about getting the most bang for your buck and making sure that your exchange of time for you to actually produce that product, you're going to give yourself the best chance of making a sale. Otherwise, what's the point? So I'm always looking for those untapped, unsaturated niches. I spend hours and hours on end finding different products and generally bringing them to you. I also have some videos where I show you how to make particular products as well. So if you haven't looked at those, have a look at those on my YouTube channel. But what I'm going to be offering to you is the chance to watch me over the shoulder, watch me put together these 3 products along with 3 other mystery untapped, unsaturated products as well. So 6 products in total. We will go through the research process and also the design process in free tool on the free version of Canva, and possibly using some AI assistance as well. So if that's something that is really interesting and exciting for you, then please do sign up to the pre-sale page down in the description below. I will only put this particular masterclass together if I get enough people who show interest in seeing this. And to sweeten the deal, there is a really special offer that I'm running for this masterclass. You are going to be getting so much value for such a small investment. So make sure to click the link in the description, have a little look and see if it's something you're interested in. So, and without further ado, let's move on to our last product today. So this one is really fun, popsicle stick crafts. As we can see immediately, there are over 1,000 results here. So when we go into Sales Samurai, it will give us more detail as to the actual numbers that we are looking for this particular product. Looking on this first page again, I'm immediately seeing bestseller here. We've got bestseller here as well. So not as many bestsellers as the product before, but then what I will definitely do is open up some of these and see if we can see any additional signals like we have been looking for before. So looking at this one, it's a really great sign. It's in 20 plus baskets. Again, they're running a sale. So this is something that is very standard within this printable selling niche, is to just run a sale and create that urgency and that fear of missing out. This is a really fun niche. As you can see, it's the child will be using popsicle sticks, ice lolly sticks to create different patterns, different shapes. And yeah, it's definitely showing signs of being an untapped niche. So we can see there are 18 reviews for this item. Definitely look through those reviews and see what people like and what they don't like. Moving on, we have this particular bestseller. Another one is in 20 plus baskets again. It appears to be maybe from the same seller as before. And they are just creating a different type of activity with those popsicle sticks. So a really, really cool design, and it'll be really fun to put together and use. If we play this video, we can see they've got a really nice interactive video there, which is definitely probably allowing them to make more sales because it's quite captivating for the viewer. Moving on to this one, this is in 20 plus baskets as well. And this one is popsicle sticks in different shapes as well. So we've got stars, squares, triangles, parallelograms, hexagons. So this is going to be a really great interactive product that a child will be able to use to learn their shapes. And lastly, this one is a really small price point of only 85 pence. They are again running a sale. But again, something like this is not going to be hard to put together, and it's definitely going to be worth your time investment, I do believe. It's in 20 plus baskets. And it's a really, really fun take on this popsicle stick niche. Now, when we're moving over to Sales Samurai, we can see popsicle stick crafts here. The Etsy search volume is 13,846. So again, really great search volume. The click-through rate is also really high, 9.8%. So people are making those purchases, but the Etsy competition is so small. It is well under 1,000 for what I know of how Sales Samurai do their numbers. I have found them to be quite accurate when I am creating my product, and these are the sales signals that I look for in order to create products and make those sales. So there are only 530 different products that are really targeting this particular keyword, so it is definitely untapped and unsaturated. Again, look at Etsy Most Trending to see if there are any other product ideas, and also tags ideas as well and inspiration can be found down here. So with that being said, we have come to the end of our video. I hope you got a lot of value from this. Remember what I said before, if you are interested in seeing exactly how I would put together these 3 products as well as 3 other mystery products, which are really exciting, I definitely need to tell you that, then make sure you click the link in the description, go through to the pre-sale page, secure your place on this masterclass. It's going to be providing so much value. And until next time, all the very best.